dropping now. Hold tight, thunder and lightning. Sit back and fall right back to sleep. Hold tight, thunder and lightning. Sit tight, thunder and lightning. Hold tight, thunder and lightning. Hold tight, thunder and lightning. Sit back, the pressure's dropping now. Hold tight, thunder and lightning. Sit back and fall right back to sleep. Hold tight, thunder and lightning. Sit tight, thunder and lightning. Hold tight, thunder and lightning. Sit tight, thunder and lightning. Thunder and lightning. Thunder and lightning. Thunder and
Bam. Hey everybody, I'm Odin, and it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday? Yeah, it's Wednesday. Good afternoon. Thanks for hopping on in here, or good evening, or whatever time it is for you. So, today we'll be streaming the pre-recorded second half of Session 1 for my homebrew D&D campaign, A Quest for a Golden Age. Featuring Death Taylor, Amarok Undone, and our homie Tarfoon. 3 awesome dudes who are really solid players. Just quick recap for those who are going to be getting thrown in right away. Session 1, the group had arrived at a village high up in a mountain where they were to find a portal into the Feywilds. They were then tasked with undergoing the Path of the Elder, which has led them into a dungeon. There, they entered a room that sealed behind them and had 4 exits, including the one they had just come through, which were flanked by statues that caused a magically fueled electric current to pass between them, blocking the doors. The group then had to discover that they needed to sacrifice hit points and receive lightning damage in order to open the doors. Doing so, they, as all adventurers do, went left and found themselves in a fight against 2 stone golems. And as combat goes, it took a while. cut that stream short just because it ended up running kind of late. The session itself was about 5.5 hours. So this session picks up right after the combat. The group has just short rested and are continuing on through this dungeon. Might be a little bit of playback from the end of last episode just to make sure nothing was missed. I'm new at this part of the thing. I haven't pre-recorded a lot of stuff, so it is an interesting process. Hopefully there will not be any more split sessions or streams rather in the future. So yeah, hope you enjoy. And yeah, that's it. Okay, all right, here we go.
I'm not sure.
Okay. So...
I don't know. Shax is pretty tired at this point.
How long
I
does
mean-
this slow last? Can we just hang out and wait? Because neither of us are gonna save. Okay.
Fucking golems, am I right?
I never want to
Yes.
feel like that again.
You were definitely right about that.
Fucking golems. Hey, you want to know what's awesome? I'm gonna have to check it later, but I might have at some point muted myself in OBS.
Oh no!
I'm so good at this. I'm so fucking good at this. I hate it.
No.
Fucking oof.
Well played.
It's fine. We're gonna fuck around and find out. Keep going.
Okay.
What would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna go inspect the throne.
Okay. Go right ahead. You can walk up to
Yeah,
the throne
I would.
and give it an investigation check.
Nice. A 17.
17. Okay. Yeah, the throne is definitely made of bronze and iron. Solid, except for this massive crack that is severed in half. But just kind of crumpled pieces of it. Nothing of note there, though.
Anything else in the room of significance? Just
Nothing. Just an empty room with this metal throne and these two destroyed golems now. And the crumpled rocks in a couple places where the ceiling is caved in.
well, we might have to go take one of those other doors after all.
Do you think there are more golems in the other rooms? I'm not sure. I'm down for another one of those fights.
Possibility.
If we open one of the doors, maybe we can take a peek inside, see if the golems are on the ground. Maybe not enter if we see that.
We could also just open the other two doors and then take a rest and then explore.
Or we take a rest first, just in case there's things in there that aren't going to wait for us to get close.
I mean, I believe this room at this point is fairly safe. We know there's nothing else in the room that we came from, and you seem fairly certain that there is nothing in this room. Perhaps we take a break here. Rest up for a short bit.
I'm fine with that. Take a moment.
Okay.
No, I did not.
I don't think our test has a time limit.
Alright. You guys go ahead and take a short rest. What
Yeah.
Thank
die
you.
Need?
Yay.
Perfect.
I hit die. Okay.
And this is why I hate recording and not streaming, purely because somebody would pointed out that I was fucking up my audio. It's all good. Still a good
Alright.
session.
I was yelling at the cat.
It's all good. It happens, man. I get it. I have a cat and 2 dogs. Sometimes you gotta yell at some animals a little bit.
Yeah,
Not a
he
lot,
likes.
though.
He's started to like to walk in front of my screen. I'm like, no.
Okay, you get a short rest. Then what are you doing?
Well, I think one of you can stand and hold the rods this time. I did do it. Well, the first time was on accident.
All the other 2 doors are closed still.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to convince D&D Beyond to roll hit dice, but
I
it's
just
not
yeah,
moving.
I
Yeah.
tried to do the same thing. I literally just rolled the two dice that I wanted on the side, in the
Yeah.
dice roller on the left, and then just added it.
It's always a little wonky for me too, so
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. No, it's
I can say
it's
that because I don't
annoying.
expect them to sponsor me anytime soon.
Yeah, I do the short. I do the.
Yep.
I go into short rest just to check what my hit die even is, and then I just roll it separately.
Yeah.
And just leave them marked. Fine. I will go. So, from the entrance coming in,
You guys went left.
we did the left door, right?
So there's the straight ahead or the right.
I'm gonna go to the straight ahead door.
Okay. You're gonna stand, take the damage, and open it up.
No, I've only got. What is the distance between? What is the distance between the plate on the floor and where the handle is, or the handles are? Like what? How long? Like if I was to lay something in between those, how long of a distance is that?
The plate itself takes up essentially an entire like 5-foot tile, like
Right.
D&D style.
And the handles are they?
They are
feet off the
5
ground?
feet apart, roughly humanoid average hand height. They're like 4 to 5 feet up. It is clear after having experienced it and seen what it is done, it is designed for a humanoid to stand on the plate, take the damage,
Right.
and act as a conduit.
Right. I'm trying to bypass that because I'm
Yep.
an asshole.
You can certainly try.
Chef, may I borrow your sword?
But of course.
I'll take his great sword. I will take my katana. I will hop to where the door is over the plate. I will take a little bit of cloth and wrap it around the hilts of both blades on where the tops of the grip points are, and try to let it go so that the swords drop onto the plate, making the connection.
Make a general intelligence check for me.
I'll do that. Tenchi's had to outsmart idiots all the time, so he really wants to try to just outsmart something that seems less idiotic. Intelligence check, right? What's my 16.
Okay. The tips of the swords fall, and the lightning arcs. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
I would say I'm not actually in the.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Okay. I'm fine with that. Let's try. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you still do get the save, so.
21.
21. Okay. All right. So as the 2 sword points fall, the lightning arcs between the 2 statues, up the blades, and the cloth that you use to tie the blades up catches fire, and the lightning arcs to you and blows you back against the door, and you suffer 6 lightning damage as the door opens.
Damn it.
Still got hurt.
Success, but like at a cost.
It
Well
worked.
done, Tenchi.
It worked, but at what cost?
I'll stand up, kind of like shake off my robes. It was almost perfect. Leather next time.
Just underneath my legs.
Okay. You proceed through the door.
I stand up, turn, and like from without going through, examine like what I can see in that area before we just
Full send it.
before,
Sprint in.
before we Spartan sprint our way in there. I would really like to cursory glance, look around before I get in there.
On this side, you see 2 whole, complete statues. Another plate on the ground ahead of you. And just a hallway.
These statues are definitely not going to come to life. I'm sure of it.
Well, they look exactly like the statues we've been dealing with, right? The ones that shoot lightning.
But so do the other ones. They just looked destroyed and crumpled on the ground.
But this one
And
goes
then
to a
they
hallway.
weren't.
And then they weren't.
Yeah, this one's just a hallway. Just still
Did you say
like the
there's
same sandstone texture as the room you were in.
Is there a plate in between those two?
Mm-hmm.
Without making my way in, trying to just take a glance at the ground, does it look like past the plate any of the tiles that look like they are like slightly raised or anything like that? I'm trying to see if I jump over this pressure plate, am I landing on a different pressure plate?
Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Okay. Because I know you.
What are you trying to say?
Exactly what I said. Investigation. Oh, right. I'm good at this. 18.
Okay. From what you can see, just regular stone floor.
Okay. I'll take my blade back. I will toss Shax his blade back. And I will hop over the plate in between the two, going into the space.
Okay. Easy enough. Hop right over. You start heading down the hall.
Well, I hop over, I stop, I wait, I make sure nothing's gonna eat me, and then I turn back to the group. It seems there's nothing this way yet, so maybe it's safe to continue.
On with it.
Be careful of the
Shax
plate.
will follow suit.
Okay.
He'll hop over the plate because he saw Tenchi hop over the plate.
All right. Hop over the plate. Zaros, you hop over the plate as well. You walk over the plate.
Touch the butt.
Spit in the plate in disgust as you walk by.
I walk over it. No, I'll jump over it, my bad.
Okay.
Not
You'll
walk
jump
over it.
over the plate. No problem. It's only 5 feet wide. And you walk about 20 feet down the hall. And it turns right. And it's a dead end.
Yay!
I would like to check the dead end for secret door.
Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Secret
I will assist
tunnel.
him.
Okay.
Okay. Are you
Shax
rolling?
will
You
supervise.
give me advantage.
Attaboy Shax.
I'll give you advantage.
Thanks. Dope. Okay. Yeah. No, I think I know if there's a secret door here. It's not a natural 20, but it's a 19 plus 4, so 23.
No secret doors. Just dead end. And it's at this moment that, Tenchi,
Oh no.
you hear a voice.
Great. I love
Familiar.
intrusive voices.
A familiar
Those are the worst
voice.
kinds of voices for Tenchi.
A voice you have heard in your head, in your dreams. Similar. But I'm probably going to butcher this word. No, I'm going to go with a different word because I'm going to butcher that word. It seems more primal this time. There's an animalistic rage behind it. Welcome, flee. You burn hotter now. And Shax,
Mm-hmm.
Zaros, you hear this voice as well. For the first time in forever.
Just kind of like look around.
I don't react because I assume that it's just, you know, in my head again.
Yeah.
Because it's this guy, so I literally just don't react.
Shax will see Zaros kind of looking around in confusion.
No, don't worry. I heard that too.
Okay, I was making sure it wasn't in my head because you know I do talk to myself sometimes, and I wasn't sure if like I was talking to myself again. Oh, well, who called us a flea? That's just mean.
Let us in.
Of the ones that are burning, I don't think I burn very much.
He's not talking to
I actually
you.
don't burn very well.
He's not talking to either of you.
Tenchi, is this a friend?
No.
Act like a dragon. Make your path.
I ignite my sword.
Okay.
I like rest my hand on my gun.
I take the blade and press it against the wall to see if I can try to like just use the heat that way.
As you ignite the blade and move it forward, one of the stone bricks opens ever so slightly. There's a keyhole. Press the sword in.
Mm-hmm.
As you do, you hear a twist the sword. And the wall shifts open.
You twist the blade and blade shatters, and you no longer have your fancy sword.
Finally got rid of that fucking sword!
I would be so upset.
No. Your sword
the
comes
primal
away.
voice laughs. Gotcha.
Gotcha, bitch.
You pull the sword away, no problem. The door opens, and there's a well-lit chamber in front of you, and a set of stairs that descends into an empty room. Tiled floor. Big flagstone tiles. And it leads about 30 or so feet across to an identical set of stairs that ascend up to a hallway just like the one you're exiting from.
Keep your weapons out. If he is the one pulling the strings here, we have a fight in our hands.
I mean, the place was named Ryhim's Basin.
Yeah, I was hoping he wasn't here though.
Wait, how do you know this individual?
It's complicated. The voice you are hearing is Ryhim himself.
So not a friend.
No.
Ah.
Decidedly not.
Yeah. Could be your best buddy.
He's pissed me off at this point several times.
Also,
doesn't take
Tenchi doesn't
much.
have friends.
And I
True
don't
dat.
have friends. Tenchi does not have friends.
What do you guys do?
Make my way in, not into the large flagstone, and try to just look around, see what we see.
I'll pull out my gun
See what
and
you
I'm
saw.
just gonna take a look around. I'll use my detect magic scope and kind of like look at everything and take my time.
Okay. All right.
I detect magic scope. That's just so crazy.
My Z Tech.
Mm-hmm.
Z Tech.
Um.
You
Actually,
want me to roll?
yes. Roll a perception or investigation, your choice. Zaros, did we get the detect magic lens or just the zoomed lens? Because I know we were working on the detect magic lens.
We were working on the detect
Okay.
magic.
Do you
one.
want to cast detect magic?
I will cast detect magic.
Okay. All right.
I'll have it up for 10 minutes.
Sounds good to me. Tenchi, what'd you get?
I only got a 10 for my investigation.
It's an empty room. There's no sign of any traps. There's no sign, nothing.
Sword is still staying lit
Mm-hmm.
and keeping it out in front
Okay.
because I don't trust this guy.
Zaros. You cast detect magic, and the light goes over your eyes. The entire floor glows with a mix between. I'm sorry. I need to see what school of magic this falls under. This is a fun game.
It's so annoying too because it's like, wait, which school of magic does this specific spell fall under without looking?
Yeah, and if like
annoying.
Tenchi or anybody goes to like step forward, I'll like put my hand up, like, wait, I feel something in the force.
Makes me so happy. I thought so. I was right. I just wanted to make sure. The entire floor is a brilliant hue of conjuration magic, which in my mind is purple. So it all gives this brilliant purple light to you.
Well, recommendations then? Seeing how you're the one seeing something here.
Well, it has conjuration magic, so it means most likely if we step in the wrong spot, something will be summoned.
It seems that the wrong spot is the entire floor.
That is the issue. Seems like it was designed so that whoever walked in this room summoned something or someone. So maybe it was intentional.
Another test from the one who thinks he knows all.
Unless your fancy sword can open another door around this. Seems that
Yeah,
this is the only way through.
I don't see any non or no ways around it and anything. It's just the
Nope.
entire
It is just
floor.
literally the entire floor is conjuration.
Cool. Right? May as well proceed.
Okay.
I'll take a step in.
Where are you specifically on the stairway when you step forward? I need to know. This
Okay, how wide is the stairway?
the stairway itself spans out, so it covers to the edge of the entire floor. It's like one of those like it
it's
like
one of- yeah.
spills out,
Yeah.
so it goes across the whole thing. The room itself is 50 feet across.
Dope. So
55 technically. There's a center, so it's completely technical. It's 55 feet.
Tenchi would probably step in the very center as we come down.
Okay. You step onto the center tile. Nothing happens.
I look back to Zaros. Just
I just kind of shrug as well.
Nothing changes.
I look at the tiles now that I'm here. Do they have any specific shapes, colors, differences now that I'm close? I'm like standing on one.
As you step, beneath your feet glowing runes begin to form. And it just says, remember.
Remember the 5th of November.
Fuck off.
So 5 forward. And then...
What do you do next?
One more tile forward, I guess.
You step forward. Runes begin to glow. Remember.
I just look up. Remember what?
Silence.
Useless.
It's just a
Any
game of
I
silence.
look back. I look back to the group. Any ideas? I can keep going.
I'll take a step on a square, like to the side of his first one.
Okay. Okay. So, Zaros, you step forward. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, it's actually pretty good. 22.
Sweet. Tenchi, I also need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Damn it! I was hoping it was space-based.
Might be only one person to be on it at a time.
Nine.
Okay. Shax, you watch from the stairs as Zaros steps out. There is a brief moment where the stones glow, just like they did when Tenchi stepped out and the ruins began to show. But all of the stones start to glow all at once, and they start to fall away rapidly. And both Tenchi and Zaros plummet. And then, as you're both falling into the darkness, and you both suddenly are falling again from about 10 feet in the air and landing next to Shax. Tenchi, you fall on your ass and take 2 bludgeoning damage. Zaros, you land on your feet.
Nice.
Oh. Alright. I think we figured out what it does.
Remember the placement of your feet. Why? In abyssal, you just hear stupid fire breathing bastard.
But at the same time, again, if only one person was going through this, why would they need to remember where their feet are?
Because those are the tiles that we are allowed to walk on. I step to the center first tile. I go to the next one.
No issue, no issue.
Stay in. Well, no. Don't stay in my path. I will make my way forward until I fall again, and we will figure out the proper path.
I pull out a notepad and I start just like writing down all the steps he's taken.
Okay, alright.
I will
For...
I'll go forward and the third tile forward.
No issue.
4th tile forward.
No issue.
5th tile
Shax.
forward.
You plummet.
Shax would like to position himself guessing where Tenchi is going to fall from to try to catch him.
Okay. You plummet, and with Shaq's assistance, you can make dexterity save with advantage.
If he almost falls on me, I will just step to the side.
What a dick!
I expect that.
After the things you've done, yeah.
So, dex save 18.
Okay, yeah. No issue. You land in Shax's arms. Continue on.
4
Thank
forward.
You. Thank you, Shax.
4 forward.
4 forward.
Jesus,
So
what
I
am
go
I here?
4. I go 4 forward.
Okay.
Forward.
Take a step to the right.
You plummet.
Damn it.
I like the image of like Shaq just like prepping, just like which way is he gonna dodge to try to catch him.
Okay, just to expedite this. What is my save? What do I have to meet to not take damage?
16.
16. Okay, I'm fine. I save on this one. I go up to that square. I go on to the left instead.
No issue.
Fantastic. I go forward 1.
You plummet.
Damn it. I save.
Okay.
I go 1 more to the left.
No
I don't
issue.
know about you, Zaros, but I'm enjoying this game.
This is quite funny.
I just point the sword back at the group. Like, mask is on, but you just see, like, just the whites of my eyes. Just pissed.
Yes!
I scream up to the sky. Every time I fall, I kill you once more. Take 1 more step to the left.
No issue.
I take 1 step forward.
You plummet. I promise I'm not fucking with you. I have a pre-laid out path.
No, I saw you looking at the actual thing. Believe me, I
Yeah.
trust you. I trust you. I do not save that one.
Okay, 2 damage.
2 damage.
It's a big room.
It is. You got a ways to go.
I go up to the point where we left off.
Okay.
Which way did I went? I went.
So
You went left, then you tried-
forward.
I went
Left,
forward and
3.
fell. So I go left one more
Go
time.
left. Go left again.
No issue.
I go left. No issue. I go forward.
No issue.
Forward.
No issue.
Right?
You plummet.
I save. Actual natural 20. So I probably do like I probably fall. Remember where Shax is, and just do like a quick like stand on the top of his helmet, and then do a step down.
Beautiful. I love it. It's River dancing on Shax's helmet.
I go up to the point where we left off.
Okay.
Oh god. Okay, so I went
You went right.
right. So I go straight.
No issue.
Straight.
No issue.
Right.
You plummet.
I save.
Okay.
Just
No issue.
barely. I got a 16 on that one.
This is fun.
Yes, you're having so much fun with this.
I don't have to do anything. You're just.
I hate. I'm gonna murder.
I like that it's
Fucking
Tenchi
dragon.
too. It makes me so happy that it's Tenchi.
Yo.
Yes.
Doing nothing the rest of this dungeon. Sit in the back and watch you guys roast each other.
Love it.
I want to imagine that like he's getting more and more dizzy, or like the repeated like getting teleported effect is just like it's not like affecting his ability to like do what he's doing, but it's just like
I will say you're starting to feel queasy.
Oh yeah, no. By the end of this, weird, because it's a weird amount of like G-forces I'm feeling every time this happens.
Mhm.
So I'm just gonna get to the end, pull the mask off, and just vomit, and then continue on what I'm doing.
you know.
Forward,
Just
No
keep
issue.
going forward until you fall again.
forward.
You plummet.
As I start to plummet, screw you! As I fall, land, and then continue back through the path.
Makes me so happy.
Right.
No issue.
Forward.
You plummet.
Damn it! I got 2 natural ones on that!
2 damage.
Son of a bitch!
You like teleport like 15 feet off to the side. Shax has not even a single chance of helping you out. Just like
Why over there? Why?
Just I land on my ass. It's just ah.
Just do
Get up.
do the same thing. Go to the side as much as possible until you fall.
Go to the right.
No issue.
I go to the right.
No issue.
Forward.
No issue.
I got one right. I got one corner correct. Forward.
You plummet.
There it is. Son of a bitch. I barely saved with a 16.
All right. No damage.
Amazing.
Right.
No issue.
I hate you. I hate these fucking pauses. Where am I in the room?
You are currently where you would be is you
Yeah.
are just past halfway, like going across the room,
Yeah.
but from side to side you have now stepped back into center.
Forward.
You plummet.
It's-
Amazing.
What is happening? I got dual 4s on that one.
Oof. 2 damage.
I went from 2 natural 1s to two 4s. My dice are syncing up.
At this point, Zeros is just like drawing stuff.
Doesn't give a fuck anymore.
As I
Like-
pass
Shaq
by
playing
him,
tic-tac-toe.
Oh, what was that one again? Oh, he fell.
next time I make tea, I'm having it alone. Where? Okay. Did I go forward on that last one?
You
or
went
back?
forward on
Right.
that one.
Yeah, you tried to go forward.
Right.
No issue.
Right.
No issue.
Forward.
No issue.
Nice.
Forward.
Nice.
No issue.
Forward.
You plummet.
Damn it. I thought about it too. I'm like, I should turn. I save.
All right.
Right.
You plummet.
Damn it. I save. Left.
No issue.
Left.
No issue.
Forward.
No issue. And you are very close to the stairs. 2 tiles left ahead of you.
2 tiles is 10 feet, right?
Yep.
I jump it.
I totally knew it.
As you leap, there's a brief flash, and you are knocked backwards.
Son of a bitch.
And you plummet.
But all he had to do was walk forward too.
Fail.
2 damage.
Oh my god.
Potentially, I don't think that the way that this works will allow us to skip any of the.
Shut up!
Like,
I literally go grab the sheet from Zaros that he's been drawing this entire time.
Got fucking
And
doodles
I-
in the corner. There's
that-
a doodle
that
of you
has-
falling like a cartoon
hasn't-
Tenchi.
But I specifically grabbed the one that has the pathing.
Yep.
I grab that and I just start walking the way I know I need to go. I go 2 forward on the tiles to get to the other side.
You take the first step forward,
Yeah.
and no issue. You
Second
take the
step?
second step forward. No issue.
I make it to the other side.
You make it to the
I
other side.
hold up the papers, put it in my cloak. It's your turn.
Do you turn and look at them?
Yes.
As you turn, Shax has been kind of like moving around, trying to be like ready to catch you. Zaros was standing a little bit behind. Young, inexperienced Zaros. And you see, just behind him, a very tall figure. Wearing a robe with a large, tempered metal scythe, 9 feet long, just draped over its shoulder. Not 6 inches behind him, just down low.
You see
Chops
Tenchi
my head
like,
off.
You see Tenchi angry, upset, frustrated, like flamboyant. He turns. He grasps his sword. It goes into a stance and is just looking directly at Zaros.
I didn't know you were that upset at me. Holy fuck.
Yeah, I mean, he took a little bit of damage.
Get
Like, I
over
tried to-
here now!
Yeah, you took the paper. It's gonna take us a little while.
Start walking now.
Very well.
And yeah,
I just start
Jack will
reading.
start
I
making
just
his
start.
way across.
I do not break eye contact. I hold the paper in just enough that I can see the periphery. Well, actually, no. I did this enough times. I probably have it in my head exactly where the fuck I'm supposed to be because I fell enough times. I am locking eyes with him, and then I am guiding them through. I am not taking my eyes off of him.
Doesn't move. Just head cocked to the side, this big, just sadistic, like inhuman, just
Jack
stretched.
Skellington kind of.
Very much so.
Nightmare King.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wrote it down, so I know exactly what it is.
No, you
Sweet.
wrote down in here. I literally took the written down paper from.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like Zaros would have remembered it anyways.
You might have.
I feel like he figured it out, and then it was just like drawing stuff.
But yeah,
The worst.
walk across with Tenchi's guidance.
As you walk across, the voice echoes out, and the mouth on the creature you're looking at doesn't move.
Yeah.
See you soon, flee. And it like mirage shimmers and just vanishes.
And
Do we hear it behind us, or is it like everywhere?
You hear it behind you.
Can we see it if we turn and look?
I would say, as you turn, you see just the shimmering, just as something was there, but you don't get to see the person.
I think something snuck up behind us, Zaros.
Ah, that's impossible. We have never been snucken up on before.
Never. Nope.
Never.
Nothing can go over my head. Too fast. I would catch it.
I would catch it.
So you get across the room and step up the steps. Step up
Well,
the
as
steps.
they get to me, as they get to me. Did either of you see that?
I saw the shimmering, not what it actually was.
Indeed.
Indeed.
That was Raihim.
Ah, your not friend.
Yes.
Interesting.
Tenchi has lost all anger and is now focused and remembers what we're doing and hands back the paper to Zaros and turns to head up the stairs.
Sweet deal.
Did you like the doodles? I thought they were quite good.
No.
Love it. Alright. You guys head into the next room.
Yeah.
And as you step in, it's a smaller room, only about 20 feet in every direction. And there's a pedestal at the very center with a black box. And there's just piles of things strewn about. A turned over desk, papers and books, a couple of bookshelves, shattered pots, and just things just scattered about. And if you're all okay with it, gonna take like a quick 5-minute break, 'cause I really gotta hit the head
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Cool. Break time. I'm glad you're enjoying it. We're getting close to the end, so just ask that you bear with me. I'm so pumped to give you the ending of this arc. All right, we back. So, y'all enter this room. All the things kind of scattered about, and this pedestal at the center, with the black box sitting on top.
Is it a like jewelry box, a Rubik's cube? Like, what does this black box look like?
Do you step forward and take a look at it?
Yeah,
No, I'm just looking at it from here.
I'm gonna go forward and take a look at the box.
Okay. Tenchi, from your distance, it's perfectly cube.
Okay.
Bigger than a Rubik's cube, though.
Yep.
Zaros, you step
I will-
up to it.
Do I get any detection magic?
Yep, that is still going. I would say... I'd say you've got maybe a couple minutes left, like 2 or 3 minutes left, because Tenchi's game took a while.
Yeah.
Lots of ah!
Yeah, lots of that.
How you looking, by the way, Tenchi?
I am. I'm over half
All right, that's good. Okay.
after the lightning and then the falling.
So still a strong purple energy flowing from this conjuration magic. But as you step up, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Nice. 24.
Okay. So, as you look along, you see that on the 4 sides that go horizontally, there are 3 keyholes. And on the top, there's 1 keyhole. And nobody on the internet yell at me about this. They depict the phases of the moon. We're going to say there's 13 of them because I don't fucking know and I don't care. There's 13 depictions of the different phases of the moon over each of the keyholes.
8.
Whatever. It's 13. There's 13 in D&D world, okay?
There you go.
Now which moon specifically?
Moon's haunted.
Moon's haunted.
Moon's haunted. Oh, what's the name of
Moon's
the
haunted.
moon?
Don't know,
Alright,
don't
just
care.
know.
13. 3 keyholes on the side, 1 on the top.
Yep, 3 keyholes on each of the 4 sides, so 12 keyholes on the side and a 13th one on the top.
Okay.
That's no moon.
Got it. I guess I'll take like a quick look around. Do I see any keys in the room?
You see lots of keys.
Are they flying up ahead, up above? And then
No,
there's
go
the
fuck yourself.
One like wobbly one.
Hogwarts is behind me. There'll be a stream about building that later, I'm excited. But no, there are, as you look around, giving it a bit of a closer look now, and not just a cursory glance as you walked in, there are keys strewn about this room.
Are there any given off any sort of magical essence?
Nothing
I'm
else
just gonna-
magical in this room except the cube.
Cool. I'm just gonna pick one up and attempt to put it in.
Just any old key?
Yeah, I'm just gonna pick up some random key.
Okay. You just pick up a key and you put it in one of the key slots and you turn the key.
Yeah.
You take 5 lightning damage.
Who could have seen that coming?
As you turn the key, it arcs, and actually your whole hand goes numb, and you jerk back.
Are there anything identifiable about the holes that lead us to which key we need?
Do the keys just have
Yeah, I
like,
was-
tags on the back of them that said "Don't use"? And
Sh-
then there's,
Shax
like,
is
5
back.
of them
He's
in there,
not like in there investigating with them.
Okay, so that was Shax genuinely asking
Yes.
Zaros? Because I definitely said something.
Yes.
Alright,
Yeah. Like,
I just wanted to
like
be clear.
Shax is not up there like nose deep in it with them.
I'm gonna
This-
like pick up another key and take a look at the key and to see if it has like any symbols or stuff on it.
The key you pick up is just a. Roll me a d6.
A D6.
Yeah, just for funsies.
3.
Car key.
It is a very large, rusted key. Just very, very basic, but old and beat up.
Yeah. No symbols or anything on it.
Not on this one, no.
I'm like, there are moon phases on the box. There are 13 keyholes.
So are we looking for moon keys?
Probably.
Yeah, monkeys.
Monkeys. I'm gonna start just taking a look around to see if I can find any moon keys.
Yeah, Shax will be doing the same,
Alright.
trying to find a key that looks like it has some phase of the moon on it. A circle with possibly part of it grayed out.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me perception or investigation checks.
You want me to take advantage or separately?
I think Shax would be doing his own search, honestly. So
Separate rolls.
Okay. Unnatural 20.
Perfect.
11.
11. Okay.
Keys.
Zaros, very rapidly moving through the bookcase side of the room, you find 5 keys, all of which have different depictions of moon faces pressed into the face of the key.
Okay. I'll take one of them and find the correlating side and put it in. Fucking dumbass. Hold on.
I just saw a
Love it. Dogs are the best, yo.
dogs are the best.
I say with my dog.
Mine is half asleep under my chair.
Mine followed me down because I have it was a cat. Cats are even
Oh,
dumber than dogs.
was cat.
Cats are dumber.
Chaos incarnate. They're great, though. I
Yes.
love our cat.
He's got this little tent thing and he knocked it over and the gate was on the face downside, so he was like, can't get out.
Amazing.
It's awesome.
Yeah, so I'm gonna find a corresponding hole, stick a key in.
Okay. Which one? Because that is important. You have, I will say you have, because there's not actually 13 phases, but you have the newest version, so you have the first phase. You have 1 through 5. The first 5 phases of the
One.
Keep it simple.
Okay.
Keep it simple, stupid.
I'll start with the first one.
Keep it stupid simple.
Okay. You put the first key in. You turn it. No issue.
Okay. I'll put the second one in.
Okay. Turn it.
Yep.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
That's ass. Can't tell.
Ass.
Damn it. That's a 6, not a 9. 10 total.
You take 13 poison damage as you turn the second key and the mouth of the box at the top opens and a green cloud just and envelops you.
Okay, so I think we have to do all of the first phase and then all of the second phase and so on and so on. So I'll attempt to take the first key out.
Okay, comes out, no issue.
Cool. And so I will show them, this is the first one, and then I'll show them the second, third, fourth, and fifth, and be like, okay, so I gotta just find keys.
And Shax, you find
Yes.
keys 7 through 11. Yeah.
Awesome.
So you're missing 6, 12, and 13 still. Keeping it with numbers is just
Edgy.
simpler.
Tenshi, would you like to get involved with the key search? Have it.
No.
What a
Okay.
tool.
What part of the room have we not
just pull out a
searched
flute
yet?
and just start playing.
You searched like the left-hand most corner where all the bookcases and stuff were toppled, and Shax checked the right hand for the most corner, which had like the toppled desk and everything. Tucked into like the front right of the room, there's a bunch of shattered pots and just a little bit of rubble. And in the left, there seems to just be what was like a sitting space, just like cushions tossed around a rug and like a low table, like a
I
hookah
will
lounge
check-
bar.
A
I will
hookah
check
lounge bar.
the pots.
Okay.
I'll give Shaq the cushion.
All right. Go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
You good, Amarok?
Yeah.
Just
10.
10. Okay. You find key number 12.
Of course, we're missing
6 and 13.
Got it.
Where's there left to search?
The cushion
cushion.
area. The hookah lounge.
the hookah lounge.
It's just like, just throw cushions over like a very low coffee table and a rug space.
May I investigate?
Do it.
Tenchi the entire time they're doing this is sitting on the stairs, but he is looking out where the mirage, I saw the figure across the down that way. I'm paranoid now, so I'm watching her back.
Got it.
And
No,
feel
that's
it.
an 8.
It's an 8. Not finding these last two keys.
Did you check under the cushions and like in between, like the sides and everything?
Shax like lifts up the couch.
I take that as a yes.
I'm pretty sure I can't find anything.
He like
Shake.
takes it he like flips it over, is just like shaking the side of it like upside down, trying to see if anything comes out.
I'll go over and I'll pull my knife out and I'll open up the cushions and like rip them open. I'm stealing on the first one.
Okay.
Just checking it.
You
Like,
gouge open the cushion. And you find key number 13.
got it.
Are they missing any more? Is that the last one?
One more.
Missing number 6.
I'm gonna
Classics.
roll just for gigs to see if I'm just like sitting on it because it fell down the stairs or something.
That would be really funny.
What do I need to roll? Just
Investigation or perception, whichever you feel better with.
You rolled really well.
Give it an after 20. Come on, it'd be funny.
I did.
I was really hoping you would. So-
investigation's a 24 with an actual 20.
You have turned on your very cold demeanor. You've
Yeah.
started calculating everything. This has become less of just a jaunt through a cave to suddenly, this is very serious for you.
Mm.
And your eyes start scanning the room, and you watch them gouging open the cushions, and you kind of roll your eyes a little bit. And you look at the box. Is that a little off-center?
A little tilted.
It's sitting. That's on it.
I walk over, stand at the box, and then wait for them to come over with the other key, and then just just hand it to Zaros.
And there's the last key.
Excellent find, Tenchi. Well done.
Good job.
I go back to
And
sitting on the
so I
stairs,
will
facing
put
the
them-
opposite direction.
In order 1 through 13.
Zaros, please, you have already taken quite a few hits from this. Tell me where to put them, and I will be the one to do it. just
I
in
will
case.
tell him which one goes where in each spot.
Okay.
Yeah, you took a couple of hits. Tenchi's already taken quite a few hits. Small hits, but quite a few hits.
There's a lot of hits.
So,
My ass
yeah.
hurts.
Okay,
So-
I only I burnt through my temp HP. Actually,
I still have 10 HP to burn though, so.
So,
me
which
add it.
order do you insert the keys?
I was leaving. I really do want Zaros' guidance
Well,
or somebody's
I
guidance
did
because you did
number
1, 2,
one.
and 2 failed, right?
I did. Yeah, I did number 1, and then 2 did fail.
All right, so first key going in.
Put first key in. Key number 1. No issue. Turns. Fine.
Yeah.
Is key number 2 the next one in the moon phase order?
Yeah, it all goes right in order.
Is key number 13 the one on top?
Mhm.
Is that the full moon, or is that whatchamacallit?
New moon.
Is that like
New
the
moon.
one just before new moon?
Nope. Full moon.
Okay. So then 12 would be the one just before new moon, because number 1 is new moon.
Yep.
And so number 12 would be the one just before new moon.
Sure. That. I don't know moon phases that well. Clearly, since there's fucking 8 of them and we have 13. Just picturesque. Fucking new moon to full.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out if this is something just completely random, like the steps, or if it is something that actually has like meaning to it.
It is in phase. It goes all the way up to full moon and then back to new. So like it goes essentially 1 through 6 and then up and then down
Okay.
the other side back to.
Okay, so 7
If you
is
were to
the
follow
full
the
moon.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Yeah,
For me,
so
this is more
1
numbers
and...
than anything else.
Okay. So it's not so much about the symbols, it's just figuring out what numbers win. Okay.
Yeah, I just had to give you guys a symbol to actually find the keys and shit, so it wasn't just there's a bunch of fucking random keys. Try them, because that
That would be awful.
that sucks
Okay.
ass.
Then
We'd
yeah.
be dead before we got
we-
half the keys.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take 2 steps back.
We go in order then. This may take a while.
It's fine. So you do 1 and then 2 again.
And no, we already tried 2, so we try 3.
So you do 1 and then 3.
Yeah.
No issue.
5.
5.
No issue.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Cool. All right.
7.
So, yep. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
That took way less time than I expected it to. Good job.
I was
Kenji is
hoping there was a
mildly
pattern.
irritated. Mine was a pure guessing game. You had a pattern.
Once
I was
once you hit 1, 3, and 5, I was like, it's
Yeah,
gotta be
it's like you
odd.
got it. You're done.
I was wondering if it was going to be a pattern, because it's like, if this isn't a pattern, this could take a quite
No,
some time.
Yeah,
We would have
there's
to
so
take
many
7.
combinations. And
Yeah.
I'm
Especially
sad
with
it took you such a short amount of time. Because I had a fun table of a D12 to roll every time it fucked up. And we had poison gas, which you got.
Yep.
One would have summoned a gelatinous cube out of the cube. And I literally have the encounter named Cube in a Cube, so I was kind of hoping that was going to happen. Poison darts. One was going to be flesh to stone. Whoever turned the key would become petrified.
Jeez.
There was Thunder Wave, and what I was really excited for, if I rolled a 1 or a 2 on the D12, the room would seal and start to flood and set a real-life timer. You would have a real-life 5-minute timer to get through the puzzle before you began to drown.
Amazing.
I was so excited.
I'm sorry that I ruined that fun for you.
That's
We got,
okay.
like, the 2 tamest out of all of those.
Yep. It's all good. It's fine. Anyway, you turn the final key, and the top of the box opens, like the box from Scooby-Doo on Monster Island does. That,
Yeah.
and inside, there's another key.
Or a door.
There's a door on the opposite side of the room from you. Yeah.
You reach your hand in to grab the key. It takes your hand. Yeah. Surprise, mimic.
Like the scene from, what is it, the second National Treasure movie? Reaches his hand to the rock. Ah! Oh, no, it's fine.
No, it's
And as you pull the key out, there's a sound like wind shifting through the room. And all the smashed pottery begins to reform. The bookcases become undisturbed. The desk flips itself back up. The couch cushion that you ripped and shredded stitches itself back together. And suddenly by the desk, there's just some incense burning. Some candles light along the bookshelf.
Let's continue. This is spooky.
I don't know. This is kind of a nice sitting space.
Actually, it's very comfortable. Like this just warm, sweet incense smell fills the room. Tenchi, it's very familiar to you, very reminiscent.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what disturbs me, is how quickly it changed.
I mean, the
I searched the desk.
Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Curious. 16.
16. You open it up, and
Do I find any extra like incense or anything in there?
you do. You find a full bundle of incense, so you can add whatever the incense is in D&D Beyond to your inventory.
Yeah.
And also, in one of the drawers, you find an ink and quill set. And as you flip it open, there's 4 bottles of ink. One of them is black. 2 of them are black, I apologize. One is red. And one is clear.
Secret messages.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Do I see any papers with it? How-to guide?
No, nothing.
How to gag?
A couple of, blank papers, some scrawling, nothing of, note. No, this is my diary, just...
Yeah.
Oh.
Do they have caps to them, or are they just, sitting in?
They are all stoppered.
Dope. Pocketing those.
Okay. Excellent.
I'm done with this man.
Alright. Do you guys head into the next room, continue to loot anything, or...
Walking into his house, taking his quills, kicking his butt, and
He
heading off.
invaded my mind first.
So, up until this point,
Ian.
all the doors have been these iron, steel, just sealed gates. This door is made of just a rich red wood. Iron straps across it. Key turns. Slides open on well-oiled hinges. As you step forward, the stone becomes smooth, polished marble.
I
Step forward, and the smack of your feet on the stone floor becomes padded as you step onto carpet. This rich, lush, red carpet. You step forward 10, 15 feet.
Before we get to that point, as they both walk in, I grab the cube and put it in my bag with all the keys in it.
Okay.
Take it.
Add a puzzle cube to your inventory. Okay.
Oh, I'm looting this place now.
Noted.
Anything that's not nailed down.
Step forward about 20 feet, and this stone hallway, marble hallway, well lit. There's smokeless torches along the walls. You step into a study. Laid out before you, there is a large desk, deep mahogany wood, inlaid with bronze and gold. Wrapping around the room, it's about a hip height countertop that wraps around and is broken by 2 doorways, one on the left, one on the right. About 5-10 feet past that, and it reaches the back of the room. And the whole back of the room is tall hutches that sit on top of these counters. Glass and metal gilded doors sealing in these cabinets. And those all meet to a break. Right behind the seat of the desk is a painting. 6 feet tall, about a foot off the floor, all the way up to the ceiling. And the painting, it's a painting of the room you're in, with one key difference. There's no one in this room. But seated at the desk in the painting is a familiar figure to you, Tenchi. Raihim. A book open in one hand, sitting, just seemingly pondering in the painting, just reading a book at his desk. It shows well-lit lanterns. The lighting in the painting is beautiful. And you realize you've got a couple lanterns around. The one beside you is lit, just throwing a decent light into the room.
Again, very comfortable space.
It is luxurious.
Just gonna start taking like a look around at stuff and like, yeah, just kind of like looking in things and whatnot.
Okay, go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
Unnatural 20.
Okay. So, as you look around, said as you step in, essentially right as the hallway ends, the countertops are immediately like pressed against the doorway kind of thing, and they encompass the whole room, except the back, which is the tall like cabinet hutches. On the right hand side, past the doorway, so closer to the desk side of the room, you can see a full set of metal and ceramic tea serving dishes, china, a teapot, the whole shebang. Tenchi, you notice that too, and you're actually like, damn.
A really nice tea set.
Yes, it is. It's not gaudy. It is, from your not so humble experience, it's a nice tea set. And there's a few like strategy board games on some of the other around the other counters. And as you walk in, you turn, you realize there are multiple paintings on the opposite wall that you came in from. And they are all in some form paintings of Raihim in different places.
A little self-centered.
Anything in the desk?
As I see those paintings, I just shout into the room. You seem quite full of yourself, aren't you?
Do you try the desk?
No,
Thank him.
No? Okay. Alright.
I won't.
Are there any
Kenshi
other
will.
seats in the room besides, like, is there even one at the desk?
There is a large leather-backed chair at the desk. No other seats, though. It doesn't look like a place that is meant to entertain company. It is a place meant to entertain one person specifically.
Okay.
I'm gonna try the right door.
The right door. Okay. Go ahead and jiggle the handle. It is locked. And you notice the door handle is actually sculpted from silver. And it's in the shape of a dragon's head.
We need another key. We had a room full of them. Maybe it's one of those.
What about the left door? I'll go take a look at that one.
Okay. That one opens right up. And inside is the matching decor of the deep brown leathers, the rich red upholstery. It is a bedroom. Large wardrobes lining one wall. This is a full canopied bed, like a king-sized bed, and as you step, it's covered in silk blankets and cushions. Again, very luxurious.
Is the bed made?
Meticulously so.
Not surprising.
While all this is happening, Tenchi's gonna go over to the tea set, and he's gonna pull out the tea set, place it. Is there a place to heat the tea?
You see just beside where the tea is, in this deep mahogany countertop, there is like a 1 foot by 1 foot stone slab set into it. And as you hold your hand by it, it just gives off heat.
Cool.
I will go through the cabinet that's probably beside the tea set, find some tea if I can find some. I'm not using mine in here.
You go through the like underneath the counter, or one of the cabinets that's against the back wall, like
Where
the
the
hutches.
tea set, where the tea set was.
Okay. Opens up, doesn't give you any trouble, and it's like those rolling shelves, and it is jars and oiled bags, all again very familiar with you, just teas. If you would like to roll an investigation check, I could tell you
Yeah.
what you might find.
Give me something expensive. I want to use this good shit.
What an asshole!
Because I know what I'm looking at. Can I get advantage? I'm
You know what?
experienced in teas.
You know what? Sure. Go for it. Pull up my tea sheet.
Tea sheet.
You got that tea sheet?
I got
Got that tea sheet.
I got an 11 and a natural 20.
A
Nice.
natural.
Give me that
20.
rich shit. Give me that rich bitch shit.
Natural 20. Alright, let me look at you. What do you have on you?
Like I'm not gonna move anything. I don't know if you will see it.
I trust you. I trust you. I trust my players. So,
What?
with a natural 20.
It's the black die.
Oh yeah.
There it is.
Nice. Okay.
Boom.
Oh, I'm so excited. I wanted to give you this one. I have wanted
Yeah.
to give you this one. Fuck.
I love that.
So, you come through and you see a few that you're familiar with. Regular teas, just rich, nice, high quality teas.
Yep.
And you even see a couple of the oiled bags, and you open them up and you catch with some of these teas you have on your person right now. But then one in this crystal jar with a wax stop on top catches your attention. You pick it up and you look at it. And much like a wonderful herbal plant that is partaken of many people, there are brightly colored crystalline pieces on this. But it's not purple.
Mm-hmm.
It's gold. And for that, you can add 2 uses of Gambler's Ginger to your inventory.
Fantastic.
Are you taking it or are you making it?
No, I found the rich shit. I'm taking it.
Attaboy. Okay.
I find some mid-level stuff in there, and I brew tea with that.
Okay. Roll me a d12.
Oh God, where's my D12? There it is. 8.
Okay. You can now add 1 use and brew a single use of Ioun's Drought.
Gotcha. Okay, I can't remember. Do we make these teas, or did we?
All these teas that I'm telling you are made. They exist
Gotcha.
in D&D Beyond. Ioun is spelled I-O-U-N.
Gambler's Ginger.
Like the stones.
Adding 2 of those to the pouch, and then
You can actually thank Defiant for the Gambler's Ginger. She helped me make that tea up.
Nice.
Ioun's Drought.
Draught, however you want to say it. I don't know.
Drought.
How do you spell it?
D-R-A-U-G-H-T.
Draft.
How the fuck is that draft?
How is that draft?
That makes no sense. Ioun's
Like
draft.
if you want beer on draft, that's how
Yep.
it's spelled.
Really?
That's
Spell.
Yeah.
the
That's
dumbest
stupid.
shit I've ever heard. I hate
That is
English.
so stupid.
English sucks ass. Anyway, brew one of those. So roll me a performance check.
Performance.
Oh, I'll get a natural 20 on this, please. It'd be so funny.
It was close. It was 19.
Okay.
Dang.
I assume you all drink from this.
If y'all want tea, I'm gonna pour the cups.
Yeah,
You
I'll
can take them
some.
if you want them.
Okay. As you drink Ioun's Draft, it is an intensely fragrant hibiscus tea, and it is infused with a complex blend of nootropic herbs, and actually tastes unbelievably sweet. For the next 8 hours, your intelligence modifier is increased by 1.
Fuck yeah!
Intelligence mod is increased by 1. Dang.
Yes, the really, really good teas that I have made, all of them increase a mod by 8 hours.
Nice.
Nice. I love that.
Went mod up by 1.
Shit, that gets me to +5.
God damn! Right.
That gets me the +2.
Yeah. And Zaros, as Tenchi is brewing tea and you continue to look around and rummage a bit, you checked into the bedroom. I don't know if it actually exists or not, but you find a pie show set. Gotta pay my homage to Uncle Iroh. He a homie.
Yeah.
Uncle Iroh.
You don't try the desk still?
I'm brewing
there-
tea.
is there a
That
nightstand in
takes a
there?
little bit.
Is there a nightstand?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll open the nightstand.
Okay.
Do you find his porn stash?
Gross.
He into some real wacky stuff.
I don't want to think. Nope. Keep my mouth shut. Keep my mouth shut. Keep in my mouth shut, you
Has to do with
nasty
dragons.
motherfucker. Alright. As you open the nightstand, you find a small leather-bound journal. If you open it up and you flip through it, it is full of not the best, but really not that bad poetry. It's clearly handwritten.
Nice.
It's actually haikus.
Yeah, there it is.
He respects the arts. I mean, I'm here for it.
Another set of the ink, 2 black, 1 red, and 1 seemingly clear. A handful of nice quills. And what seems to be a pair of manacles.
I'll take the manacles.
Oh, yeah, takes the manacles. All right.
Oh wait, is there a key with these manacles?
And are they covered in fur?
There is no key.
Okay.
There might be a little bit of fur. The manacles with the fur.
This took a turn. I'm so for
I'm
it.
here for you.
When I search around, what else is in the bedroom?
There are 2 very large wardrobes against the right-hand wall as you walk in.
Cool.
And like a love seat as well.
I'm gonna open up. I'm just gonna kind of go through their wardrobes.
Okay. As you open them up, they have like the 2 drawers underneath in each, but as you open them, they are full of incredibly fine clothing. Silk, velvet, just all these fine materials, incredibly well crafted. You actually see a cloak that has like a large white fur fox collar that actually it's got gilded silver chains that seem to be like the clasps on it and go down like embroidered silks. It's luxurious clothing.
Now, is this all scaled for a man like twice our size?
Average height. Maybe a little on the tall side. Like maybe Shax's height.
Do I find any
These shops
hats?
are big and tall, but like not giant.
Yeah. Hats, you said?
Yeah, hats.
You'd find a couple of like dapper gentleman-esque hats. No like beanies
Fedora.
or like winter hats or anything, but like a few nice bowler hats.
Fedora.
No, fuck no. I'm sorry. Fedoras have lost all goodness in my mind with how people have dragged them, so I just can't.
Cowboy hat.
Death,
Top
what's the hat you and I like? I can never remember the name.
Oh yeah, I don't know what the name of it is.
The like the
Sorry, I have
soft
no
in the
idea.
back, but it's got the brim. Those
Oh.
couple
And
of those.
It's full cloth all the way to the end of the brim.
Couple of hats like
I
that,
can
and
never remember
all
what they're actually called.
again very well made. There's only like 3 or 4 hats, but they're like sets.
I want to see if I can find. Are there any suits?
Yes, there are.
I want to see if I can find a suit that is like somewhat my size. And I'll take it.
Okay, roll me an investigation check.
Robbing this man
Nice.
blind. But he's not blind because he saw us come in.
21.
Okay, so as you rummage through the right-hand wardrobe, you find 3 suits in this side. One of them is starch white. It is bleached. Second one is a nice black, well-cut suit paired with a rich, almost brown dress shirt. The third one you look at, it's also black. And you go to just kind of shift it aside and it catches your eye. As you move it, there's like this pearlescent sheen, like an almost shined black in the movement of it.
Ew.
And you see there's actually a shirt, a red shirt with the same sheened black that just catches the light as the cloth moves.
Nice. I take the first 2 and I put it in my backpack, and I'm gonna put the third one on.
Fucking getting naked in this man's room, putting a suit on?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Power
Shit
move.
I'm stealing, I'm hiding in my bag. You're wearing his clothes.
Power move.
Right?
Oh my god.
Hell.
I love it.
Well fed.
I didn't see this coming.
Oh, this is so
Mwah.
good. It's so good.
Well-
Shaq, so what are you doing while you watch us steal everything that you nailed down?
Yeah. Shax is just he's watching Tenchi make tea, which honestly he thinks is probably good because Tenchi seems to be a little high strung right now, so like maybe that'll help. Zaros is doing what Zaros does, and getting naked in the bedroom, and playing with handcuffs. But Shax's just kind of looking around, being like, "Where, what do we do? Like, cool, we're taking stuff, but like, it's not what we're here to do." He's gonna go over to the desk, and he's just gonna look around the desk and see what's there. Is there anything on the desk? Is it just clean?
It, like everything else here, is meticulously organized. Right
That's
on
right.
top, there is a stack of blank papers, a set of quills, and a single fountain pen as well. And that is all that's on top of the desk.
He'll circle around to the backside, and take a close-up look at the painting that's behind the desk.
Okay. As you look, go ahead. Give me an insight check.
That's about as middling as they'll get. I have a -1 to that, so that's 9.
9. It looks, as far as you can tell, it is an exact replica of the room you're in, from the perspective of when you walked in. Like, standing right against this painting is like standing in the doorway. But there's just something... You can't put your finger on it, but there's something different about the painting than the room. You're muted.
Muted.
I can see that Raihim is at his desk, right?
Yes. That is not it. There's something else that's just
Does it
off.
in the painting? Is the door on the left open?
No.
As Shax is pondering this, he hears and feels a thump as Tenchi sits in the leatherback chair, puts his feet up, and drinks tea.
Shax. Actually, yeah, no, you're facing. Make a perception check for me, please.
Roll higher than 10, please. I can.
I'm proud of you.
Nice.
The 17.
Nice.
As that happens, you glance and realize that it's Tenchi being an obnoxious asshole.
Per usual, yeah.
And you turn back to look at the painting again, like, something's off. And you double take. For a second, you swore. And then back down. You could have sworn you saw the painting of Raihim look right at Tenchi. But almost like it was
From like the
eyes.
back of the room in the painting, looking up towards where we are.
Yep. Could have almost been a trick of your eyes. You're not quite sure.
Zaros, are you finished getting dressed?
I'll come out, just like, tuck into the suit. So, what do you think? Matches my style, does it not?
He
Need
looks
a tailor.
good.
It is a little big on you, but it is nice material.
You're going to get mud all over that.
Oddly enough, Zaros, as soon as you put it on, it seemed to fit you perfectly.
Fits right to him.
It's
Nice.
magic clothes.
Yeah, it is
Like
a
that is.
very sharp look. Would you mind taking a look at this painting? Something about
Certainly.
it seems not mundane.
I'll go over and take a look at it.
Okay. You investigating it or trying to discern something specific?
Investigating, and then I'll go deeper with that. Investigation 22.
Okay. As you look, something is off. At first glance, again, you can tell this is an exact replica of the room you just walked into. And then it hits you. You notice in the painting, there are 2 oil lanterns at the front of the room, and they're both lit in the painting. As you turn, the one now on your right, the left when you entered, is extinguished. That clicks in your head. Then you turn back and you notice something more. And you reach your hand out and you touch the painting. And it feels like canvas at first. And you press. And for just a second, and again, it's almost indiscernible. You move your hand across the canvas and it feels smooth like glass. And then back to canvas again.
But that's just strange. It's certain parts of it had a different texture. Also, I'll just turn back around and I'll shoot a firebolt at the one that's out.
Now, is it a covered glass one where you have to like open
Yes!
it up to like?
Sorry.
Yeah.
I thought it was. Okay, my bad.
No, no, totally
I thought it was-
shattering glass everywhere and causing a massive fire as the oil breaks open from it.
It's not.
Just
I thought,
burned the place to the ground.
I thought it was open.
Bang!
So-
We're done.
With that, I'll say you
I would have walked over and opened it and then fucking.
you do that, and it sputters for a second, then goes out.
Are you out of oil?
It does not want to seem to stay lit.
It's out of oil.
I do believe it is out of oil, though.
If you look in it, it has no oil in it.
I guess I'll start looking around for oil.
Okay.
You just take a straw, suck it out of one of the lanterns, and spit into the other one.
That sounds disgusting.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, like siphoning gas in your mouth. You know, it's
Yeah.
very disgusting, but people still do
I'm
it.
pretty sure I heard you rule it already, but investigation check.
20.
20. Okay. Where are you checking? Because you've checked the cabinets along the... and you found board games, tea, china sets. You checking the desk, or the back wall, or try
I'll
to
check
get
the-
through the door.
I'll check the back wall first, and then I'll check the desk.
Okay. So the back wall. Things get a little interesting here. This is the hutches. So it's cabinets and then the shelf space, and it goes up into overhead cabinets. And as you walk up to the back, you realize that the stained glass of these, you kind of just see through it, and there's books. Open up the bottom ones. No oil. Open up the top. And it does. Pops right open. And there's just 2 shelves lined with books. There's about 20 books in total in this left-hand cabinet. And they are all identical. Leather-bound, gold gilding all along the edges of the spine.
Ready?
Just gonna pull one out.
I rolled a what is that for stealth? I rolled a 23 for stealth. I would like to be right beside Zaros and just whisper in his ear. What are you looking at?
Hey, you don't know yet. I was looking.
That's fucking funny. So you pull one of the books out, and you turn it. On the front, again, gold gilding is the iconography of a dragon's face. You try to open the book.
Let's show it to Tenchi. Have you ever seen this before?
Do I recognize that specific iconography?
Roll a history check for me.
Not great. What's my history? 11.
Looks like a dragon.
It seems just dragon. If you would prefer me to open it, I can.
Give it a try.
I'll flip it open.
Okay. You just start thumbing through the pages. There's no words. It's a book full of illustrations.
Those are Shax's favorite kinds.
It's illustrations of a lot of different things. There's illustrations of tea sets, jeweled goblets, suits of armor, swords, other weapons. Just lots of just different illustrations of just a lot of different things.
It's like a store magazine.
I want to look. I want to flip through it quickly. And I want to try to. I want to try to flip through it and just see if I recognize any of the illustrations from anything from my past.
In this particular book, no. But you put it back, and you grab a couple other ones and flip through some.
I want to see if I
And
glean anything.
when you get to the third book from the left, top left, as you start to flip through it, most of the illustrations in here are things that are reminiscent. Nothing incredibly specific, but again, it's gilded goblets, weapons, armor, miscellaneous items, but the decor of it, the vibe of it, reminds you of your home and of your people.
Mm-hmm.
I'll start going through the other back wall set, and if not, then the desk.
Okay. As you go to the other side, the top, once again, about 20 or so of these books. But as you try the drawers on the bottom, because the side is not cabinets, the side is drawers on the bottom, it resists you a bit. It seems to be locked.
Okay, I will try the desk.
Okay. The desk, left-hand cabinet, opens right up. And little thing of oil right there.
Nice.
I'll take it and continue searching the desk.
Okay. All right. So it's 2 cabinets on each side, and then 2 drawers and a center drawer. Left-hand cabinet had that. Left-hand drawer, locked. Right-hand cabinet. Open it up. It is piles of papers with things on it. As you flip through, there's maps. There's a few more sloppily written haikus. A little bit of smut.
Oh gosh.
Yep.
Nice.
Right-hand drawer pops open, and you see a set of jewel-encrusted daggers. 3 of them. And then the center drawer, also locked.
I'll pull one of the daggers out, kind of just to look at it. Like, oh, Tenchi, take a look what I found.
Put my hand out.
I'll hand one to him.
I check the balance. I flip it around. Does it feel ornamental or usable?
This dagger feels incredibly well crafted.
I give it a few spins in my hand, toss it up, catch it back. It's a very nice dagger. It's well balanced, well made. I check the sharpness. Is it sharp or is it like has yet to gain its edge?
Yet to gain its edge.
Interesting. I'll place it back. I'll place it back with the other 2. I'm assuming they're like in a either box or like holder or something.
Yeah, like inside that top drawer, it's like felt lined, and
Yeah.
the 3 daggers sit, and you can see that there's definitely room for more, but that's all that's there at the moment.
I'll close it, and you said the center drawer was locked.
Yep, the center and the left-hand drawer are both locked in this.
So yeah, so I'll just go put the oil in the thing.
I forgot none of y'all
You
are
know,
rogues and can't do thieves' tools.
well, we can still try because he can make thieves' tools.
You can certainly try, and you can always also try to force things open. It's always an option. But you are putting the oil in and lighting the lantern?
Yep.
Okay. Anybody else trying to do anything while he does that?
Shax has been mostly focused on the painting, trying to see if he can discern any further movement as Tenchi and Zaros go about what they're going about. He's just focused on it, trying to see if he can spot anything happening.
Okay. I will say, with you actively watching, when Zaros and Tenchi opened the glass-paned cabinets and started going for the books, you could almost see the knuckles turn white as a fist seemed to clench.
Before Zaros goes over to do the oil lamps, not because I respect this man, but because I respect tea, I will give a wipe down and a cleaning of the tea set itself and put it back.
All right.
I respect well-crafted tools.
Good man. Good man.
I will clean it, wipe it down, and put it back.
Okay. All right. Zaros, you light the lantern.
Yep.
And Shax, you watch. Finally. And he
I see we have your attention.
stands up, walks around the desk, and walks towards you. And the surface of the painting ripples and becomes smooth like glass.
Jax will walk around the other side of the desk and, like, stand on the opposite side of the desk from the chair, but, like, facing the painting.
And Raihim steps forward and just steps out of the painting in a way that somebody here is familiar with.
We don't need to get into that. It's fine.
Of course.
Some of us have had long checkered pasts. Come on.
Some of us have done some shit. It's fine. I'm probably placing the tea kettle back in and closing it as all of this is happening.
Raihim,
Thank you for feeling obligated to grace us with your presence.
it has nothing to do with me gracing you.
Mm-hmm.
You had a path to walk. Flee.
Spiteful old lizard. I'm not even looking at him. I'm just still putting tea stuff away.
Shax, you see it. And this man is not a tall, gruesome figure like the spectral skeleton king smiling thing that Tenchi saw. He's about 6 feet tall. Similar in ethnicity as Tenchi. Well kept, pulled back hair, tightly groomed facial hair, just wearing a nice black silk robe. The one thing you do notice is there is a large silver and ruby ring on the middle finger of his right hand. And he just folds his hands over the top of the chair. Doesn't even sit, just kind of leans and looks at you all. And no, I don't think I know everything. I know I do.
Of course you do.
So then,
Why
you know-
why are you here specifically guarding this? What's better yet? What was all of this?
Oh,
I'm
don't
actually
ask
looking at
me.
him now.
I didn't make this. Your friend Arthur did.
I'm gonna kill that automaton.
he said we would be tested. It has been a test. It's been interesting.
Simply just for the floor. Gonna kill him just for the floor traps.
Good luck. And you notice that that bestial tone that had been growing in him as your dreams had progressed, he had gone from cool, calm, and collected to steadily more primal, more savage. It got more aggressive.
Yeah.
The Raihim in front of you is, again, very calm, cool, and collected, like the very first time you spoke.
Mm-hmm.
So how do we proceed?
I let you pass through. Simple as that.
Ah, well, that is simple. I would say it's been nice meeting you, but I feel neutral about it, and I'm not sure I can say it's been the same for everyone here. So how do we pass through?
He smiles, and there's almost that hint of the mouth elongating just a little bit more than is natural.
Yep.
And he just reaches behind him, doesn't even look, and he grips the side of the painting, portal, whatever, and just gives it a tug. And it swings. And set in right behind it is an oval-shaped silver plate just pressed into the wall. And this is something you had seen before, Shax. This is the portal.
The rest of this place didn't look like this before, but
No. This was once just a very natural cave with a mountain spring in it. It was one of the few purest points of nature, which is where the Feywild was able to anchor.
But thanks for the puzzles. They were quite interesting, but I do believe we need to be going.
Yes,
I-
you do. And you better leave my suit.
Oh, I planned to. It was just very comfy, and I was just gonna peruse around in it a little.
It does
What
look good on
happens-
you, though.
What happened to the fire and brimstone Rahim I'm used to? The angry one.
I'm okay with it not talking to that one right now, Tenchi.
I'm curious.
I'm less so.
Do you wish to see fire and a brimstone, little flea?
There he is.
And a little bit of smoke starts to just pool out of his mouth.
There he is.
That's a terrible idea.
I slowly grasp the sheath of my sword. I don't grab the handle. I just slowly grasp the sheath of the sword.
Jax just like steps back out of the way, like.
Yeah.
Where are you in the room, Zaros?
Well, I was at the fire, but I'm gonna go back in the room to change.
Yes.
Yeah,
So-
and Jax will like follow him over to that doorway and just like lean up against the door frame. He's having no part of this.
So he rolled low as shit. Does a 24 hit, Tenchi?
Yeah, 24 hits. Won't take much to take me down.
Okay, so that's gonna be...
If he's as strong as I think he is, he could probably kill me in one go.
Gotta roll all the die, hold on.
It's not D4s. It's not D8s. It's not even D12s. He's rolling D100s for damage.
I want
D1000s.
a damage type that requires you to roll percentile die as your
Right?
damage. I want
Just-
something like that.
Pure chaos.
So, that's 37 points of damage.
You got me exactly. That is literally the hit points I had left.
So, Zaros, before you even get to walk away, and Shax, you're standing at the... You take, like, one step back as the smoke kind of just starts to pool from his mouth, and he just moves forward. His hand catches Tenchi by the throat, lifts him, and he just snaps his neck.
The next snaps, you get a twitch, like a full body twitch, and you get like just the smallest little smile peeks through the mask that's partially coming off as blood comes out from behind the mask.
Raihim lets Tenchi's body drop. And it's in this moment. Tenchi, this is a familiar sensation to you.
Yeah.
You've been here. You understand what you're going to experience. The darkness, the heat of it, the calm of it. And in that place where you have found peace many times before, you simply hear, "You go nowhere, flee." And there is just a raging inferno all the way around you, enveloping you. And Shax, you watch as Tenchi's body literally begins to smoke. And Raihim just goes, "Get up." And you come back to 1 hit point.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go in the room now.
Zarth is gonna go get changed out of this man's clothes.
Hey, I said it was a bold statement. Wearing his clothes.
And just
Do I-
just so you know, that was one of 3 attacks.
Yeah. No, I knew that this guy could absolutely decimate me if he wanted to. So I come back to consciousness.
Yep.
I'll lay there for a moment. Readjust the mask so it stays on. It shifted off slightly from that. Probably hear a couple groans as I stand back up. I stand up straight, even though it looks like it hurts to do so. I step up directly in front of him as like just the square off kind of thing that anyone who's pissed off another person, they're gonna fight, like they get up like real close to them. Was that entirely necessary? You painfully aggravating lizard.
I could kill you again.
It wouldn't be the first time. And I'm saying this very hushed, like right at him, just trying to not project for everyone else to hear.
And he leans in right next to you, like gets right against your ear, and says, "But do you not wish it to be the last? Be respectful, human."
I could wait a little longer if I get to torment you.
He leans back. You are but an annoying itch. You are the tormented one. And I simply seek to set you free. And free myself in turn.
No, that's what you're looking for, the freedom for you.
Well, yes, you're incredibly irritating.
As I have said, you are as well.
Match made in heaven, these two.
All right. So while
Yeah.
they're having this conversation and I go into the bedroom,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm gonna take the clothes off.
Yep. Shove them in your bag.
I'm gonna cast detect magic.
Okay.
Are we continuing to steal things while we know he's in the room?
He's in a different room. I'm where he can't see me.
There's the response.
All the clothes glow.
Cool.
Find me something nice.
I cancel my detect magic.
Okay.
I cast invisibility on the clothes and I put them in my bag.
Find me something nice.
Oh shit! Like all the clothes, or just all the clothes?
Yeah.
It's all the clothes. Oh, fuck.
Well, all the ones that I was taking, like
Okay, so the 3 suits.
the 3 suits.
All right.
Just empty the wardrobe into
No.
Just go ahead and roll me a stealth check. Or a sleight of hand check, either one.
They're both the same.
Speaking of which, can I try?
It's good.
No.
That's pretty good. 21.
21. Okay.
18 plus 3.
Quiet as a mouse, you are fairly confident that you load all the clothes in without so much as a sound.
And I put my regular clothes back on. And then I come out. Alright, so, can we go?
You come out to just the stalemate of them, like, face to face. Just Tenchi's
Yep.
in Raihim's shit.
I do believe I would like to leave.
Awkward. Hearing them do that. Yeah, awkward. Hearing them say that, I do the sidestep around him, but stay like very close. As I go past, I don't bump his shoulder, but I stay like almost touching him as I go around him, and as I do that, if I ever kill you, I'm taking your tea set. It's very nice.
If you kill me now, you will be free.
After that display, I'm going to need a little bit more time to be able to do that.
Then how about a gift? To ensure your success. Because every time you fail, you're kind of facing away from him, so Shax, you see he actually like kind of twitches, like the head actually like cocks to the side for a second, and then he snaps back. It itches me.
Tetch just looks up. Then why would I want to succeed? He's just smiling behind the mask.
Because failure now could set you back lifetimes.
I'm just gonna like walk around the table and just like go to the exit. Like, you're like, I'm tired of this bullshit. I'm just gonna go. Whatever.
Also, generally, Tenshi, we would like to succeed on this.
Fine. What
Gifts are nice.
gift do you have for us to succeed with?
He steps towards one of the stained glass cabinets. Pulls it open. He reaches in. He pulls out a book. He flips through it for a moment. There you are. And he tears a page out.
No!
I knew it! I knew it!
No, son of a bitch!
I knew it.
It went through my head like a maybe, but I'm
Yep.
like, with the poetry being a thing, I'm like, yeah, no, art books, sure. Like he's got his art books in there. No, those are storing shit.
40 tomes of Dragon's Horde.
Amazing.
Son of a bitch! I would have pocketed half of that.
Yep. As he tears the single sheet out, snaps the book shut, places it back, gives a bit of a shake, and the page disappears. And falling into his hands is a 6-7 inch wide leather belt. And he hands it to you. Put this on.
Do
When
I?
Dad tells you to put something on.
Strap in.
Ooh.
Strap in, strap on.
What?
What?
Mommy? Sorry.
Mommy? Sorry.
Daddy, sorry.
Do you put it on?
Do I recognize at all what this belt is?
Nope. Never seen this before, ever. It's just a blank black leather belt with a silver buckle in the front.
I take a close look at it. I look up at him. Just like still wearing the mask, you can't see like the full facial expression, but like clearly don't trust this man.
You see, like Shax, like I'm picturing like Shax is standing on the opposite side of Rahim from you, and he's just going.
Love it.
Just head shake. I put the belt on.
As you do, it clicks in place, and everybody in the room starts to hear the rattling and clinking of chains. And where it buckled, it starts to meld and form the face of a dragon that overtakes like your lower abdomen. And then the horns of the dragon come out and start to form into chains that start to circle and loop the belt. And you just hear that rapid of just like chain on chain. And then you feel a weight on your back. You look down and you reach back, and there are now 2. And let me get these up here so I make sure I do the right thing. Hang on, hang on. All right. There are 2 chained scythes. The one in your left hand, the blade seems to be polished silver, shining. The one on the right, the blade is translucent like glass. And all of the metal, now that it is fully formed, what looked silver, the chains, the handles of the scythes, and the dragon face, are all the same tempered purpley steel of Raihim's scythe. And you can add Raihim's razors to your inventory.
I'm sorry, but as soon as you said like the chains wrapping around the belt and then the 2 things, and you went to go read off, I'm just imagining Attack on Titan with the like and flying around. So in my head, it's just like da 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 da.
That's amazing.
So Raihim's razors.
I was totally thinking it was a belt of dwarven kind or hill giant strength.
How do you spell Wait, how do you spell Raihim?
R-I-H-Y-M apostrophe
Raihim's
E-S.
razors. I just had to do R-I-H-Y, and then it comes up. Add equipment. Raihim's razors.
Doesn't do quite as much damage as your sword, but it does some other cool shit.
Yeah. They got a 10-foot reach as well. Or one has a 20.
Yeah. If you're using both sides, they'll reach 10 feet. If you just use one, it has a 20-foot reach.
It has a single chain.
Yep.
You can wear the mask.
Yes, and if you wear the mask, you gain the breath weapon of a red dragonborn, and it scales with your level.
Nice.
Nice.
And it doubles as an Oni mask, just so you know. As you look more at the dragon, it is humanoid.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go through the portal.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice. It's been fun.
As you, and actually, this is kind of funny. Zaros, as you step up to the portal, you hear a voice in your head. Oh, darling, it slipped my mind. You might need this. And right at your feet, before you, like, just on the ground, there's a small wooden box with the symbol of a tree and a quill.
I'll pick it up.
Okay.
I'll open it.
Inside, you see 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sealed vials and 5 sealed envelopes.
I'll close the box, and I'm just gonna put it in the bag.
Okay. All right. And with that, you go ahead and step through. And Raihim, that will help you succeed. Let us both be free. Remember, you're stuck with me. I'm stuck with you. But I did not curse you.
Any information on who did?
They are dead.
That's too bad. I would have preferred to do it myself.
Well, with all hopes, once you succeed, you can find them in the next life and kill them again. Best of luck, Flea. Don't keep me waiting.
Can't say this has been a pleasure, you angry, insufferable lizard.
Also, let your little friend know. When he comes back through, I might bite off a piece of him for stealing my things. Passive perception's 31.
Yeah, I knew.
Yeah, you ain't getting away with nothing.
You hear a little chuckle from behind the mask. I turn back around. That's if he makes it back.
I guess I'll cross my fingers.
I hope it wasn't too expensive. As I hop through the portal like this.
Love it. Shax, do you follow?
Jax is just like standing like close to the middle of the room, just like watching all this unfold, and just like the hostility between the two of you. You hop through. He just looks at Raihim.
You have a complicated relationship with him, don't you?
I don't have any relationship with him at all. Unfortunately, an ignorant human made a terrible choice. And now he's just an itch in my side.
Gracious. Well, I hope it works out however both of you want it to work out. Thank you for opening the portal. Actually, I have a question about that before I go. And like,
He's walking over to like step through the portal and everything. Just kind of sauntering over.
was it just behind the painting this whole time? Could we just have opened this up and walked through, or do you have the special hands?
It was there the whole time, but if you had tried, I would have stopped you.
Fair enough. Well, have a good day.
Good luck.
That as well.
And Jack steps through. Like many like nods. I don't know. I kind of respect you because of you're powerful and you seem bad though.
All right.
Take care.
Take care.
And as you all step through this portal, reality bends and warps around you. Colors fly and meld across your vision. You feel as though you're being pulled in every direction, all at once. And as quickly as it began, it ends. And you're standing in a cave. Very much like the one you were standing in moments before, without all the luxurious attire. The stalagmites and stalactites are present, but they're made of gleaming gemstones, brilliant pinks and purples and greens and blues. And as you step through the mouth of this cave, because now it's just a sprawling straight cave, and you see this world spread out before you. Lights and colors deeply saturated, contrasts just vibrant. Shax, for you, it almost seems like your vision comes into sharper focus, as if this is the way you're meant to see everything. Treetops expand for miles beyond the edge of your sight. Largest forest you've ever seen. And off, a few miles in the distance, you see 3 alabaster spires breaking the tree line. And as you all breathe for a moment and take this sight in, just to your right, you hear, "Well, I've been waiting for you 3 for a very long time." And that's where we're going to pick up next session.
There we go.
Hey.
All right. That was a long one, so thanks for sticking it out, homies. But
Heck yeah.
had a lot to get done. It had been a while.
Yes.
Been a while.
Been a while.
Definitely didn't steal 3 suits from a dragon.
He's not a dragon.
God.
He's not a dragon.
Dragon god. Sorry.
Um.
Something like that.
Big mean lizard guy.
I had to hunt for his stat block. Raihim would be considered a red great worm.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That is an ancient dragon who has killed all other versions of itself. Yes, fucked up. You can see why he kind of hates yo ass, Tenchi. But yeah, that's all that. So, I don't know. I'm going to see if the audio's fucked up. But in case it wasn't, thanks everybody for watching. This has been a blast. If not, y'all pick up right where the fuck we just left off. We'll see.
Yep.
Fingers crossed. But love y'all.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Who rock the party that rock the body? We rock the party for the dearly departed, for the broken hearted, for the closed coffin, for the cold darkness that we're so lost in. It's funny what music will do. My feet stuck to the floor like super glue, until I got a little something I could two-step to, and then I dance with the dead, pay respect to. I hope you got a chance to see him at his best, to see the way he danced when he was in the flesh, to see the way he dressed when he was really fresh, wild and patchy with patches on his vest. And we're dancing with the dead that are dancing in our head. When we're dancing, it's just fine until the end of the line, until the end of the line.